Welcome back, YouTube, to another NBA 2K17 MyLeague rebuild. This is our second one. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Phoenix Suns. A very young team led by Devin Booker and Eric Bledsoe, of course. TJ Warren's on the rise a little bit, 23 years old. Maybe he'll develop to like an 80 overall or something. Right away, I know that I want to trade Tyson Chandler. I'm not going to pay him 12 mil to basically do nothing because he's 34 years old. Brandon Knight will probably be trading, Jared Dudley too, and that's basically it for people I really want to trade. Anybody else, I'm up for grabs, or they're up for grabs. Dragon Bender, yeah, he's definitely up for grabs too, because he's a 70 overall and he was hurt this year. As far as picks go, we have first and 2 seconds this year. Depending on what we get the roster to look like after a few trades, we'll hope to see those picks be very high, but if we can get a good team first year, we'll see. So looking at trades for Tyson Chandler, a roster or a salary dump is basically all I'm looking for. Perfect. We'll take Joe Harris straight up. Opens up a lot of salary cap room for us for next year and in the off season. Now let's try to trade Jared Dudley and Brandon Knight. The Utah Jazz offer us Derek Favors for Brandon Knight straight up. Definitely gonna accept this deal. He'll be our starting power forward. He's not that expensive for a 79 overall. Hopefully he'll develop to like an 81 or something like that. And now all have to do is trade Jared Dudley, and I think we are all set to go for this season. Here's the starting lineup for season number 1. It's a pretty weak lineup right now, but again, not really expecting to do that much, and I will see you guys at the end of season number 1. At the end of season number 1, Russell Westbrook is your MVP, averaging ridiculous stats, a triple-double. Joel Embiid wins Rookie of the Year, no surprise there. Tyreke Evans wins 6th Man of the Year. Andre Drummond Defensive Player of the Year. Jokic Most Improved. And Billy Donovan and his Thunder wins Coach of the Year as they go 56 and 26. It's not a very strong record for being Coach of the Year. Let's see, Tyler Dealers makes the All-Rookie second team, and that looks like it. We basically tanked, but I mean, we expected it at the 13th seed in the West. Didn't make the playoffs, of course. Let's take a look at the stats really quick just before we sent the playoffs. Devin Booker led us with 18 points a game. Eric Bledsoe with 16. TJ Warren with 11. Allen Williams with 10. As far as rebounding goes, Allen Williams with 10 and Alex Len with 9. And assists goes to Eric Bledsoe and Tyler Ulis follows him. So let's just sim the playoffs, see who wins this year, and jump right into the offseason. And the Warriors beat the Cavaliers in 5 games. Kevin Durant is the MVP, and it's time to get into the offseason. We end up with the 9th pick in the draft. Not very happy about that. I mean, it makes sense, but we're definitely going to try to trade up and get a better player. We're just going to go with this trade and send Eric Bledsoe over, get the 3rd pick and Vucevic back. Maybe we'll try to trade Vucevic. I don't know if I want to keep him on the team. We'll see, but I definitely need to draft a good rookie to add along to this young team. And let's head in right to the draft. So we lost Eric Bledsoe, but we're going to replace Eric Bledsoe with Dennis Smith. I mean, I think it's a pretty good sacrifice because we get a much younger player who can grow and develop and lead this team. So here we go, we've officially signed Dennis Smith. As far as team player options go, yep, that's perfect. We're going to bring back Devin Booker and TJ Warren. Qualifying offers, no, I'm not paying Alex Len 6 mil. Our free agents, I wanted to re-sign Allen Williams, but he's going to test free agency. None of these players I really care about that much. So we're going to go straight into free agency and maybe move some players around for some more salary cap space. We're going to be sending Jared Dudley and Vucevic to the Trailblazers for Yusuf Nurkic, whatever, I don't even know how to pronounce it that much, and Allen Crabbe as well. We're just going to retrade Allen Crabbe because I don't want to pay him that much. He's not very good. But Nurkic we'll start at center. He's very cheap right now, but he's only on a 1-year deal, so hopefully we can win a championship in our 2nd year. We have a power forward. We need a small forward desperately, so maybe we can sign like Kevin Durant or something. I think we'll have enough cap room to do that, or at least get an offer out there for him. Trade Finder, let's get rid of Allen Crabbe, not spending 20 mil a year on him. Perfect, 1st round pick from the Utah Jazz, complete salary dump, and we get a 1st round pick in the future. So now let's head into free agency. Before we get into free agency, I wanted to clear up a little bit more salary cap space. So we're going to be sending Derek Favors to the Orlando Magic for Tyler Lydon. That's just a random generated player, I think, and a 1st round pick. This will allow us to offer players like the max amount that we can Gonna offer Kevin Durant a contract, of course. Hope we can bring him in. We already offered one of Steph Curry. Didn't really mean to do that, but we'll definitely take him if we can get him. Chris Paul will offer. Basically gonna offer all these guys contracts. Well, the only player we're able to land is Paul Millsap. He's really the only All-Star I could sign. No one else wanted to come here, I guess. Let's see what else we can get. We have a lot of salary cap, so let's just try to get a bunch of players to trade. Jeff Teague will offer you a contract. Yep, we get him. Alright, we're done with free agency. Basically, we're just going to try to get a trade for Paul Millsap and Jeff Teague. We're going to be sending Paul Millsap and Alex Len to the Detroit Pistons for Andre Drummond and John Lure. Going to trade John Lure too. I don't want to pay him $10 million. Andre Drummond is our starting center now. We're going to be sending John Lure in the 2018 second-round pick to the Portland Trail Blazers for Maurice Harkless and a 2020 second-round pick. I think we'll just play Maurice Harkless at backup small forward. Now all you have to look to trade is Jeff Teague. So let's see what we can get for Jeff Teague. Hopefully we can get like a small forward or a power forward. We're going to be accepting this Nuggets trade offer for Danilo Gallinari. He'll be our starting small forward, and Jamal Murray will maybe be like a 6-man or just our backup shooting guard. Don't really want Jeff Teague because we have Dennis Smith Jr. So here is the starting rotation for season number 2. Dennis Smith Jr., Devin Booker, Danilo Gallinari, Marquez Chriss, and Andre Drummond, with a few good players coming off the bench. And let's jump right into season number 2, and I'll see you guys at the end. At the end of season number 2, Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Our very own Dennis Smith Jr. wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 18 points a game, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 5 rebounds. Greg Monroe wins 6th Man of the Year for the 76ers. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Karl Anthony Towns wins Most Improved. And our very own Fred Hoiberg goes 62 and 20. We were able to earn the very first seed in the West. Dennis Smith Jr. with the All-Rookie First Team. And that's it. And yeah, so first seed in the West. Honestly, I thought we'd do very good, but I didn't think we'd do this good. Look how well everybody progressed. Devin Booker went up to an 86. Andre Drummond went up 1 to an 87. Jamal Murray actually did very good. Went up 2 to become an 81. Marquez Chriss went up 1. Nurkic went up 1. Dennis Smith Jr. went up to an 80. But yeah, this team developed very well. Even the players on the bench that didn't play that much did. So we're playing the Pelicans in round number 1. But first, let's look at the stats for the year. Devin Booker led us with 19 points a game, followed by Dennis Smith and Andre Drummond and a bunch of other double-digit players. Rebounding was Andre Drummond, of course, and assists with Dennis Smith Jr. with 9.5. Let's get right into the playoffs. Actually, no, let's check the rotation first. Make sure everything's looking good for playoffs. Let's see. Yeah, Gallinari will have 26. Marquez Chriss is young. We'll bump up Drummond a little bit. Drop down Jamal Murray. Let's see. Yeah, TJ Warren should be playing more than that. Yeah, it looks good. So that's the rotation. All right, here we go. Show you one more time. Here's the rotation for the playoffs. 4 players are hot right now. Let's hope they can continue that hot streak and beat the Pelicans first round. Here we go. We win. There we go. We win in game. We win in game 5. Beat the Pelicans first round. Playing the Clippers in round 2. We lose game 1. We win game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. This is not good. We take game 3 or game 5, and we get eliminated. I don't get how the first seed gets eliminated in the second round. This always happens to me. Whatever. We're going one more year and hope we can win in our 3rd year. The Houston Rockets beat the Cavs in 7. James Harden is your Finals MVP. So now we're in the off season. Reject this league meeting change. So let's look at the draft lottery. I forget what picks we have, or how many picks we have. We weren't able to get anything in the top 14. We get, let's see, where are we? You get the 8th pick, actually. I forgot to, didn't realize I had to send at the end. I forgot about that. So you get the 8th pick. That's actually, that might help us try to trade up and maybe get Michael Porter. Who got the first pick? First pick goes to the Detroit Pistons. They don't want anything, really. What with the 2nd pick? Timberwolves. Alright, I don't want to trade Dennis Smith. So yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to see what we can get for our 8th pick. Hopefully we can get another weapon for this team. We're actually going to go ahead and keep this 8th pick, and hopefully we can draft someone decent to help our team. There'll definitely be a randomly generated player because there's no way Michael Porter slips to 8. So we drafted Jose Hernandez with the 8th overall pick. He was actually ranked the number 2 or 3, I believe it was, prospect in that draft class. It's a steal for us. We'll accept Derek Jones Jr. We're going to bring all these guys back in. I like the direction this team's headed in. They're all building up a lot of chemistry and developing very well and fast, which is what you like to see. So let's see if Jose Hernandez can bring another scoring aspect to our team. We're going to offer both those guys qualifying offers and extend those. And as far as our free agents go, they're going to be testing free agency, of course. And let's go right into free agency right now. Honestly, I don't have that much money to spend at all. We only have $7 million cap space. So we're just going to be trying to bring back TJ Warren and Jusuf Nurkic for their, because we have bird rates on them. So we'll be offering them pretty good contracts and hope they accept them. It might take, oh, TJ Warren accepts right away. Let's see if we can get Nurkic and he signs back too. So perfect, that is exactly what we wanted. Is there anyone else we have bird rates on? Nope. We can't offer anybody else because we have like no money now. We have negative 34 mil cap room. So yeah, but the team is looking very good as you can see. And let's head right into season number 2 after we do the training camps. I'll see you guys when I'm officially done setting up the roster for season number 3 actually. Sorry, I said 2. So here is the finalized starting rotation for season number 3 we are on now. Dennis Smith Jr., Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Marquez Chris, Andre Drummond, Jamal Murray is going to be our 6th man, Gallinari, Nurkic, Frank Kaminsky, Allen Williams, Tyler Ulis, and our new rookie Jose Hernandez feature on the bench. Actually, I didn't realize this. We're going to change this up a little bit. I want to get Jose Hernandez more involved because I think he could actually do very good for us. We'll drop Devin Booker to 30, or keep him at 37. Drop Dennis Smith to 36. Andre Drummond should be at least 30. Jamal Murray will do 26. And let's get Jose Hernandez up more. Frank can play 10, and we'll have Jose play 10. And yeah, that looks good. Let's jump right into season number 3. I'll see you guys at the end. At the end of season number 3, Chris Paul wins MVP. Michael Porter Jr. wins Rookie of the Year. Trevor Booker wins 6th Man of the Year. Karl Anthony Towns wins Defensive Player of the Year. Jonathan Isaac wins Most Improved. And John Smith goes 56 and 26. The team hasn't loaded yet. Who is it? It's the Houston Rockets. They get the first seed in the West. No one on the Suns besides Jose Hernandez making the all-rookie second team. We didn't do as good as we should have. It doesn't really make sense because our team didn't really change at all besides getting Jose Hernandez, and he didn't even really play a ton. So I don't know how we did that much worse than we did last year, but we're playing the Jazz first round, and we sweep them, and we're playing the Houston Rockets in round 2. They take game 1, they take game 2, they take game 3, we take game 4, and we get eliminated in 5 games. This is really annoying. We'll go one more season, try to draft like Zion Williamson or something, and get a championship. Hopefully. Chris Paul is your finals MVP, and let's head into the offseason again. We're going to be sending Jose Hernandez in a 2019 second round pick for the number 2 overall pick for the Miami Heat. That worked out very well for us, and now we have a good draft, and hopefully we can get Zion Williamson or someone else. There's a bunch of players from this draft class that are very good. Let's head right into the draft. As you can see, we were able to land Zion Williamson with the 2nd overall pick. Very excited about that. I just sent the draft after that, so we got this guy, and I guess we'll just bring him in. We're not going to bring in that 2nd rounder. We have a lot of players we're going to be losing possibly this year. So hopefully we can bring most of them back. So we offered Devin Booker and Frank Kaminsky both contracts to come back, and we can't afford to bring Frank Kaminsky back, unfortunately, but we do get Devin Booker, which is the most important thing. So that's basically it for free agency. I once again don't have enough cap space to do anything because we have a lot of talent on our team. So we're going to sim through the rest of free agency, and I'll see you guys if I make any trades before season number 4, and I'll show you the starting lineup. And before the start of season number 4, we're going to be sending Danilo Gallinari and Maurice Harkless to the Los Angeles Lakers for Julius Randle and Jordan Mickey. Nurkic was just kind of stuck at 81 overall. and also didn't play enough to really bring that much value to our team. Julius Randle's a little bit younger. Actually, he's a pretty good amount younger, not a little bit. So he'll maybe bring a younger aspect to this team and try to help us get a championship. So here is a rotation for the start of season number 4. Let's hope we can finally get a championship. I think this team is good enough to do so. If we don't, it's just 2K being 2K. But this team should definitely win a championship, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 4. At the trade deadline, we're going to be stopping and sending Julius Randle and a 21st round pick to the Magic for Aaron Gordon. We're just going to try to switch things up, and hopefully Aaron Gordon can help us get a championship. And at the end of season number 4, Chris Paul wins MVP again. David Morales wins Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin wins Sixth Man of the Year. Bol Defensive Player of the Year. Jose Hernandez wins Most Improved. Of course, we traded him away, and that's what happened. Our very own Fred Hoiberg wins Coach of the Year. We went 56-26, and somehow that was good enough to get the first seed in the West. Let's see. Zion Williamson makes the All-Rookie First Team, and that's it for our team awards. Let's look at the roster now. I mean, if this team doesn't win a championship, I don't know what is wrong with this game. I mean, let's take a look at the stats. Ridiculous. That's 2 players averaging in the 20s, and then Dennis Smith averaging in the 18, and 3 other players in double digits. Aaron Gordon just joined the team and averaged 9 points a game. Not very good, but he also didn't play a ton. So Zion Williamson and Devin Booker led the team. It's ridiculous that Zion Williamson's already 85 and averaging 21 points a game. So let's jump right into the playoffs. I swear if we lose... Actually, no. We need to win. So we're going to go to the game, coach game plan, and just do exactly what 2K wants us to do, because that's the best way to do it, honestly. There we go. Dennis Smith, 38. Alright, perfect. That's what 2K wants. We'll give it to them and hope they give us a championship in return. We'll simulate the first round. Oh my god. Okay. How? Like, I know we won, but in 7 games? Like, are you kidding me? Alright, we're taking this game by game. We win the first 2. They win game 3. They win game 4. They win game 5. I swear. Why does this always happen? Look at this team. How does this team not win a championship? I'm ending the video right here. Once again, we fall short and lose in the second round as the 1 seed. We lost 2 times in the second round in just this video as the 1 seed. This is getting ridiculous. Hopefully we'll win a championship soon with some team. Maybe we're just having bad luck right now, but that is it for this episode, and thank you for watching.